What's up, everybody? How you doing? It's your boy Fitz City. Real quick, kind of a disclosure here. I might stop the YouTube channel between a lot of schoolwork, working, and managing other things of my actual social life. I'm having trouble finding time to do these videos because they take a lot of time to. They take 8 minutes, anywhere from 8 to 12 minutes to actually shoot the video. And then it takes anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour and a half to then edit the video. Then it takes another anywhere from 30 to an hour and 20 minutes to render the video to get it up. And when you add it all up, it is a lot of time, hard work, and dedication to get these videos out. And when I have other priorities that are a lot more important than doing these YouTube videos, it makes it really hard. And I'm very much contemplating on stopping the YouTube channel because the risks aren't outweighing the rewards. Like, the channel's slowly growing. We're at 1,300 subs, and I appreciate all you guys that are subscribed to the channel, but the growth just isn't there. And this is such a time-consuming hobby of mine that I enjoy doing that it's cutting into other things. Well, I should say other things are cutting into this, but this isn't the most important thing that I'm doing currently. School is more important, work is more important. So I'm maybe shutting the channel down soon if I don't see any very big growth, and I haven't in a long time. So I just thought I'd get the disclaimer out there. But anyway, let's go over the best Gen 4 attackers. We're going to start with Rampardos. It is an absolute monster. It is a rock type with 295 attack. No, that is not going to get nerfed. And not only that, it has access to the best rock type moveset in the entire game, Smackdown and Rock Slide, coming in at a DPS of 2468 for those moves. That's absolutely insane. That's one of the highest DPSs in the entire game of Pokemon Go. This Pokemon is going to be an absolute monster, and is going to be the best rock type attacker for pure total damage output in all of Pokemon Go. So Tyranitar is out of here. Absolutely not the best rock type anymore, because Stone Edge is not better than Rock Slide anyway, and Rampardos has access to Smackdown, so it by far makes it one of the best attackers in Pokemon Go. Next up is Garchomp, and you guys probably saw this coming. 261 attack stat, 193 defense, 239 stamina. It's a monster. It's almost 4,000 CP. Think of that for a second. Absolute monster, and it gets moves that follow. Dragon Tail Outrage, that is the best dragon type moveset in the game, and then you can even run Mudshot and Earthquake, which isn't bad either. That's what Groudon has right now, and it's the best ground type Pokemon. Now Groudon won't be dethroned. It is the best ground type attacker we will ever have in Pokemon Go, but the fact that you can use Garchomp as a ground type attacker makes it one of the best Gen 4 attackers in the game. Now we have Rhyperior. Rhyperior is an absolute tank, and it's built like one too. 241 attack, 190 defense, 251 stamina. It's a rock and ground type, and its moves is where it comes into play. It can learn Smackdown and Stone Edge. Now, the reason why Rhyperior is better than Tyranitar is it's going to be more tankier, therefore it's going to last longer in battle, making it better than Tyranitar also. So Smackdown Tyranitar Community Day actually wasn't that great. Of course it gets a Mega Evolution and it'll have a huge viability there, but until that gets introduced, Rhyperior is going to be better. And then you can also use Mudslap Earthquake as a ground type attacker as well, giving you that other viability other than Groudon to put on your ground team. Now, next one is Tangrowth. This is going to be the best grass type attacker in the entire game up until this point of Gen 4. It's built like a tank as well, 207 attack, 184 defense, 225 stamina, coming in at just a little over 3,030, and its moves stack up as well. It has Vine Whip and Solar Beam. Me personally, I like Vine Whip because you can dodge a lot quicker, and then Solar Beam just hits like a freaking hammer. So it has the moves to follow, it has the stats to follow as well. Now, one thing I do want to mention is none of these are in a particular order. These are just overall the best Gen 4 attackers, and we'll get into who's the best overall Gen 4 attacker as terms of just like neutral damage too. So next up, you probably saw this coming, Mamoswine. Mamoswine, huge attack stat, 247. The defense is lacking, but it comes in with 242 stamina, so it definitely fixes that issue right there. Now this is where things get interesting. Its best, personally in my opinion, its best moveset is going to be used as a ground type for Mudslap and Bulldoze. It's better than Earthquake. It's a 2-bar charge move that does 80 damage, I do believe. Yes, it's a 2-bar charge move that does 80 damage. So you're going to do 160 damage in one full level swoop, like 2 charge bars in a row. Powder Snow is just not a very good move, but it does gain 15 energy per attack, so you're able to use that Avalanche a lot more. It's going to be a good iced attacker, and it's going to be a good ground attacker, making it one of the best attackers in the game. Next up is Dialga. Now go ahead and do it now, because I made a poll. Spoiler warning, this is going to be your best overall attacker in Pokemon Go, and it has to deal with the typing. Steel and Dragon. The Steel typing resists so much. Grass, Poison, Bug, Electric, Flying, Normal, Psychic, Rock, Steel, and Water. And it's a Dragon type, so it takes double resistance to Grass and Poison. Of course, fighting in ground could be manipulated, but the fact of the matter is, it has a high defense and a high stamina to be able to take those hits, and an attack of 275. So this is by far going to be your best overall attacker, and it has the moves to follow. Metal Claw, Draco Meteor, Dragon Breath, Draco Meteor. Dragon Breath is good because you can dodge and build up energy pretty quickly since it's a quick move. Draco Meteor hits like crazy, just like Solar Beam. Metal Claw, Iron Head is not a bad Steel type moveset as well. Of course, Metagross is better than Dialga when it comes to Steel moveset, but Dialga will still be in that second slot right behind your Meteor Match Metagross. So it is going to be overall the best Pokemon that you can use to deal neutral damage in Gen 4. Now the thing is it does get an exclusive move, Roar of Time, and I do believe that is a Dragon type move. Could be Steel, I haven't checked, but the fact that it's going to get an exclusive move as well that's going to deal a ton of damage just further intensifies how insanely strong this attacking Pokemon is. Now, next up is Darkrai, and this is the one that people probably would think that would be the best Pokemon to use to, overall attack, the best attacker. I mean, it does have a 285 attack stat, defense 198, stamina 172. Dialga has better stats in the defense and stamina part, and the thing is the best way to exploit this Pokemon is fighting. And yeah, you could say that about Dialga too, but it's gonna last longer because of the defense and stamina stat as opposed to Darkrai, therefore meaning Darkrai won't last as long as Dialga if a Machamp is going up against the two. So that's why Dialga wins that fight on being a better overall attacker. But let's go ahead and look at the moves, and the moves are insane. This is going to be the best Dark type attacker ever. Snarl and Dark Pulse, or Feint Attack and Dark Pulse. And as you can see, you can pick your poison. Now Snarl gains more energy, meaning you can do more Dark Pulses in one attack, like in one battle. But I like Feint Attack too because it's kind of quicker and you can dodge. It's just up to you. The change in this is less than 1, so it depends on what you want to do. Now, Heatran isn't that great. I mean, the stats are incredible, right? Stats are incredible. It has a 4 times weakness to ground, which is why it's not making the list. This is only a notable mention. And the moves aren't that great either. It knows Fire Spin and Fire Blast instead of Overheat. So it definitely struggles because of that. And it doesn't have a decent Steel-type moveset to follow either. So that's why this Pokemon isn't one of the best attackers in Gen 4, why it didn't make the list. Now, last thing is Palkia. Palkia doesn't really make the list either. Dragon, it can be exposed to Dragon and Fairy, but Fairy's not really that relevant in the meta, but Dragon is. And notice Dialga did not have a weakness to Dragon because of the Steel typing. Palkia does, and Rayquaza could absolutely murder it. But let's go ahead and look at the moves nonetheless, see if it makes up with some moves. Well, it can know Dragon Tail and Draco Meteor, which Dragon Tail is a little bit better than Dragon Breath. And then it can also, actually it can't even learn a Water type moveset. I didn't realize that. It can learn Dragon Breath as well, and Hydro Pump, which is nice. But you're going to use this one as a Dragon attacker, but Rayquaza is better than Palkia. So I would overall use Dialga. Palkia is a good mention and a good attacker because this is overall top Gen 4 attackers. It's going to make the bottom of the list. I know I didn't rank these, but if I did, this would rank at the bottom. And it's kind of depressing, but that's just the way it is because of its typing, Water and Dragon. If it was Dragon and Steel just like Dialga, we'd be having a whole different story. But there you go, guys. There's the top 4 attackers. Not in any really particular order in Gen 4. You notice that I didn't mention like Magmortar or Electivire. It's just because they are easily outclassed by other Pokemon already. And Heatran was a good example of that, actually. I went ahead and gave you an example. It's outclassed by other Fire-type Pokemon that we currently have in the game. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's try to get this channel growing. It might be ending soon. That's your boy Fitz. I'm signing off. See you guys in the next Pokemon Go video.